Hello and welcome to another episode of the HSBG A to Z with me, Grimly. Today we have landed on Ambassador Faelin, one of the newer-ish heroes added into the game. So what Ambassador Faelin does is, at the start of the game, you take your first turn off kind of like AFK. But instead of waiting around for your power spike, you kind of get your power spike periodically over the course of the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to discover a tier 2, a tier 4 and a tier 6 unit. And once we tavern 2 those tavern tiers, those cards will unlock in our hand and we can play them. So right now I believe we're going to take... I'm thinking about the Demon. The buff team. Now we'll take the Imprisoner, it's just a decent card to get. The Naga's pretty solid, we can just take the Naga. And that is an Athissa. Perfect. In fact, I'm kinda down for that Naga start as well. So, what Ambassador Faelin does really well is he gets to take a sneak peek at his late game a little bit earlier, well, a lot earlier than everyone else. And you can choose to not go to Tavern 6. You will have a dead spot in your hand, but for the most part that's never really going to affect you. In 1% of games, that might affect you. Ambassador Faelin is probably strongest with Nagas and or Dragons in the pool, because, well, and maybe Mechs as well. You really want to hit some of those sweet Tavern 6 units. So, as you see, we taverned up to 2 and the Imprisoner became unlocked in our hand. Once again, we are going to freeze this because I want the extra minion. Well, I want the extra gold to purchase an extra minion. Now, Ambassador Faelin is a very strong hero if you get the right picks, but he's also a hero that is heavily reliant on RNG, once again, kind of like AFK. He hasn't received any direct balance patches, you could call them, since he came out. His hero powers were named or meant completely the same, but the minions on each of the tavern tiers have moved around a bit. He is definitely very dependent on what minion pools are in the current lobby you're playing, and he's also... He's just very hit and miss hero. Sometimes you go ham with him, sometimes you go upside down bread, butterface on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Buttered side down. I'm gonna take this just because it scales more. So we're gonna play a bit of a normal taverning curve for right now, but we are going to try and power level straight up to Tavern 6 to unlock this Athissa. If the opportunity presents itself to pick up some good spellcraft units along the way, we will definitely try and prioritize those. Let's take a look at this lobby and see what we are fighting against today. There's a Heist Baron Togwaggle, who is an incredibly strong hero. Alakir, pretty good. Me, there's a Vander, who is soon to be changed along with Drekthir, and I kind of like their new changes because they are giving them their buddies as hero powers instead. And as someone who's done 100% BG completion with those heroes in the game, let me tell you, they needed a change. Those were not good heroes. We lost that? Really? That guy has all the Nagas that we want. Well, there's the Murloc that helps us scale, I guess. I kinda just want the dragon. It's not good, but like it's stats, and we kinda just want stats right now. We'll figure out good later. Stats now. That is not an Alakir I'm happening to fight, is it? No, that is indeed a Fungalmancer Flurgle. So I believe he will be fighting Heist Baron Togwaggle for the remainder of this game for Murlocs, unless Reno happens into a Bran and hero powers it and starts going Murlocs, in which case we're all screwed. Now, as I said with the series, once again, we are not trying to get first place every single game. We'll try and get top 4 every game, but this is very down to showcasing what a hero can do and giving a little bit of backstory about him. Telling you the best builds to play with them, what they're, you set your expectations for the hero and giving you kind of a game as an example. I think this has been a very good game for showing an example of hitting with Ambassador Faelin. Now, here's the hard part, is getting to Tavern 6 while still having health left. Which is why we're just kind of buying minions for power. We're not playing for synergy. I mean, we weren't offered any synergy, but we're not playing for any synergy.
Oh, Commander, you're so cool.
So we're just gonna tavern and take the Naga here, and we're just gonna store that gold right inside our hand. Now, there's probably a call to be made where you hold this gold until you get a Thissa, but I think that's that's dreaming a little bit too big. I don't think that's realistic. Who are we fighting? Alakir, cool. So I need to put something small up first. You're small. You go first. Now, if I was any bit confident in doing any sort of video editing, I would love to be able to, you know, remove some of the boring parts of us just sitting here watching the rope go down the turn timer slowly tick down. But at the same time, if you're watching this, you might just be watching to listen to my voice talk during the long periods of time where we do nothing and explain little bits about the hero. Someday we'll get a nether and things will look nice and clean, but for now you all just get raw footage for the time being. My blind ass ain't gonna be able to edit no videos in a relevant period of time together, Moki. Maybe in A to Z Season 2. Oh, that guy's a ghost, huh? How about that?
Oh, Commander, you're so cool.
Yeah, this is a straight to tavern. I'm gonna do this. We want the cold light. This is just power on the board. And again, we just kind of need power. I know we're getting rid of a pair, and it's a pretty good pair, especially with Nethissa in our hand, but I think this is just play for strength territory and go from here up to Tavern 6. I think we're strong enough to get to Tavern 6 and still have above 20 health remaining. Worst case scenario, we take a bit of damage and we get a ghost, and then we can just, you know, go to the moon or go galactic. That's kind of the dream. Now, there are cases where you're going to play Ambassador Faelin and you're going to get absolute garbage from your hero power, to which case you just use your hero power as economy, and you have the option then to just not go to Tavern 6, like immediately, if it doesn't do anything for you, or immediately, like, win you a round or two of the game. But you can also, you know, clan around your tier 6 units and build towards it as you tavern up. It's a very interesting hero where you get like a glimpse into the future of what you're going to be playing, or what you could potentially play, and allows you to build into it. We're not winning this, ever? Well, apparently there's a universe where we do win it, but I don't think it's the one we're living in. Sadly. Although, we're not going to take that much damage. That's fine. Oh my god, we actually tied. Let's go. Oh no, never mind, he had a thingy. I don't know why I thought we tied. Whatever, we took like the world's most minuscule amount of damage. We take those.
Can't wait to play.
I would... you know what we can do? Hold on, do we have space for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Spite outlives the spiteful.
I mean, this is one way to get some spells for next turn when we tavern up to 6. Speaking of, actually, do we just... No, we can't lead with the cold light. I think we still just need to be as strong as possible, even though we do have 30 health. That looks an awful lot like a Cariel, I think. No, is that Van or Verden? Did I think that was Vander a while ago? Yeah, no, that's Verdun. Verdun's pretty strong these days. I just don't really vibe with her hero power. So as long as we don't take 15 here, which I highly doubt we do. Now that I've said that, we're taking 15. But I think we're just going straight to 6 next turn. Hope we get like some avenged procs off of the... whatever the name of that card is called. Oh, we win. Like, easy. Perfect. Good. Love it. Kill something else, please. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love everything about it. Alright, well, this game is definitely a go to the moon sort of game, and I'm kind of loving it. I'm happy this is a part of the A to Z.
Impressive victory.
I'll have this Athissa, please. Thank you.
A gift for Ashara.
I guess we can just roll and see what we get. There is a Baron there, but like at the same time, who cares? I'll buff this up so it's actually relevant. I guess I'll give this taunt. We probably want to move Athissa back a tad. Something like that, yep. Now, it is not very often that you get a play to work out as nicely as this, but you know, sometimes all the pieces fall into line. The domino board, or the dominoes, just kind of stack into each other. Now, see, here's the part of the game that gets a little bit sketchy. We're on tier 6. That does not guarantee that we're going to find a good Naga build. We have the Athissa, but it still doesn't guarantee that we're going to find enough Spellcraft minions and or the tier 6 Nagas. I hope we do, but there's no, like, there is actually no guarantee. At least there's a pretty high chance of us still being able to find the triple for, the Murloc. The Swamp Striker, that's its name.
Looking good out
Tower tier 1 minions are pretty easy to triple. I don't feel like we're winning this, but I also don't feel like we're taking damage or dying, so I'm kind of okay with it. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. I'm a little annoyed that you killed my Avenge unit, but like, whatever, I guess. I'm sure I'll get over it in due time.
Stay hydrated. Be victorious.
I see the Reef Walker, but like, meh. Triple, please. That's kind of useful, actually.
Pickanin Ninja lead you to victory.
Well, see, the thing is, we actually need spells, but I'm hoping we'll get some.
Bye-bye, minion. I'll miss you.
Alright, the Swamp Striker's out now. Please, spellcraft units. That's all I ask for. I guess this is fine. Oh, right, hold on. This way around?
There's no
Oh, I meant to roll. I'm so dumb. So very dumb. I was so distracted, like, placing my minions properly that I forgot to roll. I probably should have just rolled looking for spellcraft, but, I think we win this. Even with me trolling, I still think we win. Thank you. Avenge. Of course, you would give me literally the worst one you could give me. Oh, we lost. Cool. Nice. I love losing. The fights we're favored to winning. That's fun. Can I have a ghost? Oh my god, we actually got the ghost. Let's go. Give me this. Roll. How do I do this? So you're done? You're done. We do this and we just go to the moon?
Go for the gold.
I thought that was another Thisnas, but would lose my goddamn mind. Sure, we can take Manta Queen. I don't see why not.
Taste defeat, stranger.
There's a single spellcraft in there. I don't really care that much about. Yeah, that's pretty solid, but we can do better. See, this was the kind of power term we're looking for.
There's a battle brewing.
Also, this amalgam is the world's greatest thing at dodging buffs. This amalgam's like, what do you mean buffs? Never heard of a buff before in my life. Alright, more of this is, and some of the 3/7 card, whose name I will never actually remember.
Victory.
That'll do? That'll do.
Onwards, my nautical steed. Onwards, my nautical steed.
Do I need a zap for any particular reason? Demons. What kind of demons? Oh, Nagas. Wait, no, hold on. You? I don't know. I just don't trust that number of demons for some reason. Call me suspicious. But, that number of demons sounds like it's asking for about 350. If you get what I'm saying. I ain't giving no Loch Ness Monster no 350. I'm just going to assume he's playing a Soul Juggler build. Kinda bumming out on like good tier 6 spellcraft things, huh? Like another this or the 3/7 Azamat thingy.
Oh, you're
I hope we're not dead.
Keep it up.
We might be dead. Fuck. Yeah, I think we're dead. Exact dead? Yep, exact dead. Well, that's unfortunate, but once again, we showcased a little bit of Ambassador Faelin. We got 5th place. Oh well. For now, that is the Hearthstone, excuse me, A to Z BG brought to you by Grimly. I'll catch you in the next episode, everybody. Peace out.